Hello everyone, welcome back. So I want to take another stab today at applying this face paint. Uh, this is the one I'm using, Arcturus. Okay, you get like a 3-pack for I think it was something like $13. I did order a different one though. This one's a stick that you apply. I got one that you apply with your fingers. It's in a bigger like dish type thing. But I wanted to try this one more time. So I figured I'd do it together with you guys. So take the cap off so I don't lose that. So this one, the way it works is you push it out. On this one, one side's black, the other side on this side is brown. Let's start off with the black side. All right, so all right, so what I'm looking to do is I'm using a series of what they call pulls and reversals. Okay, so there's certain areas that are not that naturally shine. Let's say the forehead up here, and the cheekbones over here, right? Those reflect light. And there's certain areas that are naturally dark under the eyes, right, from the shadows, because the sun's over your head. So this area is usually dark. This area is usually dark here. This area is dark here. Underneath the neck, it's also usually dark. So what I'm going to do is we're using a series of pulls and reversals. So I'm going to start off by making a line. I'm going to start from let's start from here. I'm going to come in like that. And I'm going to come right through this eye. And I'm going to come straight down into the neck. So I wanted to do this again because I'm not 100% satisfied with the way this is going on, and I'm wondering maybe it was just the way I did it yesterday. Maybe I just didn't make enough passes. So today I'm just making more passes, and I'm going to compare this to the other one that I've ordered. Okay, so I'm going right through the eye here, and what this is accomplishing, get a little bit wider. Okay, so normally there's a shadow underneath the eye. What I'm doing is I'm pulling this shadow down. Okay, and the other thing is normally there's a shadow along the jawline and underneath the neck over here, right? So again, I'm extending that shadow. What the effect is that the shadow is being pulled from the neck up to the jawline to break that up. Okay, and I'm going right through the cheekbone here, which normally reflects light. Okay. Going right through the center of the forehead here. Again, this is an area that usually reflects light, so I wanna break that up, right? Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line over here going through the ear. Okay, top of the ear, usually an area that reflects. I'm not, normally I'm wearing a hat, so I'm not too concerned up here, but definitely wanna cut the ear in half. So I'm not doing the whole ear. I'm just doing part of it, because here's the thing. You don't want to go like all black face or all white face, right? Because let's say I make my face all white to match the snow that's in the background. Well, if it's all white, I'm like, my face is white now, but you still see like shadows. Well, actually the sun's kind of hitting that spot, but normally, you see, there's normally like a shadow under here. So even if you go all white, you're going to still get the same shadows. Or if you go all black, same thing, you're gonna get shadows, right? So you can't do like a Hillary and Bill Clinton blackface, or who's that other guy, that ex-Virginia governor blackface, Northam. You can't just do that. You have to actually use the pulls, and there are a couple of different methods. Sometimes they do splashes, splotches. So there are a couple of different methods. I like this because it's kind of like minimalist. It's easy to put on, easy to take off. Doesn't use up a whole lot of material. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to start from this ear here. Actually, let's try the brown side. Let's see if the brown even looks different. Yesterday, I didn't even see it different. So I'm going to come from the ear. This time I'm doing the bottom of the ear. Okay. The brown's not doing shit. Let's go back to the black. Let's go back to the black. There, go back. Looks good. So yesterday when I did this, I was a little too high. So I don't want, because I'm black on this side under the eye, right? And I pulled this down. I don't want to do the same thing on this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come across on this side, and I'm going to come right to the nose. Okay, so what I'm doing here is where normally there would be a black area here under the eyes. It's still kind of a pull. You know, because I'm kind of, what I'm doing is, even though you can't see it now, normally this area would be darker, like when my hat's on, you know, and I'm getting a shadow. So this is being pulled down a different way. Go back to the ear. I'm gonna come right through the nose, because the nose reflects light, right? Because nose, you know, sticks out. Light, you know, pretty much hits it from all directions. So I'm gonna go across the nose here, and then I'm gonna come down. Okay, so now this is an area that's normally shaded underneath your nose, and I'm pulling that again also under the mouth here, that's shaded, and I'm pulling that down. The chin right here usually reflects some light because it sticks out, and I'm pulling it down to kind of blend this. So what we got going on here is a vertical pull. Push this out a little bit more. Go straight to the ear. And like I said, yesterday the mistake that I made is I made it too high. And I got, basically, because you don't want to be black on this side, black on that side. Because now it looks too much like eyes. You want to, you know, the left side of your face and the right side of your face can't be the same. Like this line over here, it can't be just like down the center. Because if it comes down the center, now you got eye here and eye here. So that's why the line has to go over here. Because normally, see, like looking at this, you're like, you want to almost keep everything even on both sides, right? Because that's how the human brain normally thinks. But that's what we're working against. We're working against the way the brain normally thinks and processes things. Come through the nose. Get this on both sides. Go all the way back to the ear. Okay, that's good. Okay, so pulling that down. Okay, so this area here is what we would call like a reversal, because normally this is the dark area, this is the light area that reflects light. So by making this area darker, we're reversing it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have a hood on, but if I didn't have a hood on, I'd go behind the ear as well. All right. So the next area that I want to do is this area over here, because remember, there's normally a shady area here. Light reflects off the chin. What I'm gonna do is, remember, this is a dark area over here. I'm gonna basically pull this dark area down. Okay. So where there's normally a shadow here, I'm pulling it down and away, and I'm also breaking up the shadow that normally comes in like this. All right, that looks pretty good. Only thing I might do is make a line here. So again, this is a dark area over here, even though it doesn't look dark because you guys are looking at it so closely. From a distance, what it's going to do is this dark area here is going to get pulled out this way. I'm going to stop. I don't want to cover the ear over there because the ear is covered down here. So that's going to break up that ear pattern. And I think that should do it. All right, let's cut more of this ear over here. Washing this off is not too bad. I washed it off last night with just soap and water. It comes right off. All right, so back up a little bit. See how it looks from a distance. I've got the camera flipped around so I can basically, I'm using this camera now as a mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. Glasses are on. Yeah, I can see it. I can see how it's breaking up the face. As I back away from the camera, you can see how the whole camo is now starting to blend out a little bit. Take off this so you can get a better idea. As I'm coming back in, you can see how the normal facial pattern. Yeah, I mean, just looking at this is way better than the last time I did this. I mean, it's not until I get about this close that I gotta get to here before I even start recognizing that as a face. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit. So let's look at it from the side. So from the side, you can see how the mouth, which is normally a darker area, gets pulled out from this side here. I really like the way it looks on this side. Yeah, pretty much it's not until I get here that my brain recognizes face. As I move back, let's put some earmuffs on, go out there, do a little bit of shooting. Tilt the camera down just a little bit. There we go. I just realized I didn't have my hood on. So my head probably stuck out a lot more. I thought, let's go out there and do that one more time. Let me tell you, running through 6 inches of snow tires you out. So, that last one, you got a chance to see how I looked. The first time I didn't realize that the hood fell back. Now with the hood on, you'll be able to see the difference further back. The camera doesn't have the same detail as the last time I did this because I have it flipped around so that I can kind of see myself and see myself putting the face paint on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how this looks. You know, I hope you guys like the video. If you're not a member of the channel, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get the notifications. Talk to you all soon.